At BASF, we know that sustainability is more than so-called green products. It's a way of doing business. We are putting together the resources to help our customers achieve their sustainability goals without sacrificing performance and functionality. It's a challenge we meet with virtually every product a coatings manufacturer needs, and a world-class team of experts across various coating technologies, focused on helping our customers to be successful. A team of BASF experts tackled a well-known problem for anti-corrosion coatings.
In the field of anti-corrosion coatings, we observe there is a need very clearly on a global basis to move from solvent-borne technologies towards waterborne to obtain more sustainable coatings.
We initiated this project in order to deliver to the marketplace waterborne, sustainable products that delivered excellent performance at low film build over common substrates without any pretreatment.
Since the invention of emulsion polymerization, these waterborne materials have been developed in coatings for the purpose of replacing solvent-borne systems in the market and reducing our impact on the environment. Nothing is greener than water. But after 40 years of intense effort, there is still a performance gap between waterborne and solvent technologies. This, despite varying monomer composition, surfactant, and feed methods.
So particle morphology is important because you need hardness on one hand and a good film formation on the other hand. The hardness you need to give the final coating a good blocking resistance, and the good film formation you need for good barrier properties. This is the most important point for anti-corrosive coatings. If you think about direct-to-metal coatings where you don't use active pigments and have a low amount of pigments in general, the barrier properties of your coatings comes from the binder more or less. And this means you have to reduce the amount of water-soluble oligomers that is in there as far as possible.
Sustainability has many components outside of just low VOC. By developing direct-to-metal coatings that can be applied in very thin film, right off the bat we're minimizing the amount of raw material used in coating the surface. Also, by having these materials resist corrosion better, there's less need to recoat.
The idea was born basically through the work that was already ongoing in the several labs we had. And really we thought, why don't we try to bring together the people that are working on this area and really try to learn from each other and see, okay, what do we know in Europe, what do the colleagues know in NAFTA, and how can we learn from each other. I think we have now a much deeper understanding of what is needed for developing binders, and we can really use expertise in both regions also to formulate these binders properly.
Our findings are just one example of how BASF can deliver sustainable, eco-efficient solutions that meet or exceed performance requirements, so that BASF can create chemistry for the coatings industry. Join us as we present Closing the Gap Between Water and Solvent-Borne Anti-Corrosion Coatings via New Binder Concepts, April 13th at 2 p.m. during the Protective Coatings 2 session. And please visit BASF at booth 2827.